How's it going, guys? Jackzer here. Hope you're all having a good day. So today I have a cool video for you. This video is how you can use teleporting to help you practice in iRacing. So for example, I can go back to a section that I have marked on the track and I can practice the same corner over and over again, should you wish to do so. If there's one corner that's getting you, this can be very handy for tracks like the Nürburgring and any track really where you're just trying to find those last little bit, that last bit of performance. Let's say you're training for a 24-hour race and you want to keep the same tire temps, you want to keep the same fuel load, you want to maybe practice cold tires. Like I'm on cold tires right now, so I'm practicing. I'm not sure if this is Lesmo 1 or I can't remember the name in the corner. If you do know it, let me know below. But yeah, I'm going to show you how to set this, and not only do we have that, we also have, and I'm going to pop it up here for you now, custom sector, and it actually pops up on the track. So where you see the white line start, which is on the apex of this corner, it starts a sector, and where you see the white line end, it ends the sector. And we can just go back and we can keep trying to, let's say, improve on this mini sector that we've created. So this mini sector could be, let's say, a braking zone, or could be, let's say, corner minimum speed, or from the corner out if you want to focus just on the second phase of the corner, like the exit. So I'm going to hop in the settings now and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's go. So to set this up, we're going to go into options. We are going to go down into control. Again, there's a lot here, so it's easy to not find this, hence why I'm doing this video. Here are the four we're looking for. These two talk about the teleport feature, where you can teleport back to a save point. And here is the custom sector part. Now, as you can see, this looks funny. I'm using something that I've talked about in previous videos. Because this can take up quite a lot of buttons, there's an easy way to do this so it doesn't take up many, but I'm just going to show you the normal way first, and then I'm going to show you a little way after that I'll do it, just to minimize the amount of buttons you're using. So on my wheel, I'm going to show you really quickly. I'm using this wheel, and I'm going to be talking about a shift button in a second. It's going to be this button, my visor tear off. So let's have a little look. So for our active reset, I'm going to choose a wheel, but you can choose a button, you can use anything. You could use a keyboard, you could use your left arrow on the keyboard, you could use your right arrow to reset. Custom sector mark could be up, custom sector mark end could be down. That's simple. That's a pretty easy way you can do it if you don't have buttons, or you don't want to involve any of this stuff in your steering wheel, because this isn't for the race. This is really just for practice, and you can only do this in test drives. So I'm going to show you now on my wheel. So I'll do left on this wheel, I was saying, right on this wheel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my visor tear off. As you can see, it's not doing anything because I haven't released it yet. I'm going to press left again, I'm going to come down, I'm going to hold my visor tear off, I'm going to press right again. So now I have two different types, and I'm going to show you how this works. So we're going to hop in, we're going to drive, we're going to do this really, really easy. Lower my volume. Okay, so let me get up the custom sector best so you can see this here right in the middle of the screen. That's not annoying at all. So we're going to start a point here. You'll hear a beep, and if we press, so I press left on my wheel, if I press right on my wheel, you'll hear like 3 beeps, and that brings you back. So now I'm going to hold my visor tear off, press left. I've started the sector up at the top of the screen, and now I'm going to hold it again, press right, I'm going to reset, and here we go. And when you have your custom sector best open, you'll see this line and you'll see this line, and this shows you where your sector starts and ends. If you don't have custom sector best open, it's not going to show up. And if you're wondering how you can do that, you just press tab, you cycle through all your different delta bars and all your different reference laps, and just when you get the session last lap, which usually when you press tab here, it'll make it disappear, you've one more. So we're going to reset. And it resets you at your current velocity, current everything. It just rewinds it back to temperatures, fuel load, everything. And you can just over and over practice whatever maneuver you want on any track. Obviously, the possibilities are endless. I will warn you that although it seems like a foolproof way to practice, oh geez, you could do one corner and just master each corner, do remember that each track is a full package. It's a full flow. And although this is super handy, you can use it for particular corners if you're struggling on one. Let's say turn 1 at Monza, you want to nail it and you don't want to have to wait to keep coming around. Understandable, you want to do this, but do practice the track as a whole. I hope that goes without saying, because your little muscles, they need to they need to remember the whole flow of the track. So you can go into autopilot, and then once you're in autopilot, that's where you can make the little changes that make you go much faster. So that's just like a little, I don't know, something, what's the word for that? Disclaimer. Dead ass, that took me 20 seconds to fucking remember that. I don't know why. I had the first 3 letters, DIS, but I was thinking discourse. I was like, that's not the word. The little disclaimer, this shouldn't replace normal practice. Normal practice is flowing around the track. At the same time, you know, this has its advantages for little things. If you're trying to test out your brakes, you're trying to modify your brakes, you're trying to try new threshold braking, trying to practice your trail braking and stuff like that. Pretty handy, because you get your data instantly. You don't have to wait to come around the track to hit the same corner over and over again. We'll set a new sector. We can go back. We'll set a new, I set a new starting point. Here's the sector best. We'll close off the sector, we'll go back, and we can see our bars are there. But if we turn it off, they disappear. So that's pretty much the tip. It's a pretty simple tip. This is only available for test drive in iRacing, but can be quite handy, and not a lot of people know about it. They slipped this out in an update a while ago, but I know a lot of people that really don't know about this, or if they do, they kind of heard about it, but they don't really know how to activate it. So there you go. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, and as always, thanks for watching.